Good morning, family, friends, and those others we're not going to mention. Today is Wednesday, March 27th, 2024. And I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in again. I'm always grateful. I always appreciate that. Y'all don't have to watch me, but you choose to. It's a choice. You're not being forced to do it. So I'm humbled by that. I wasn't sure it was going to end up like this, but here we are. And I hope to continue to bring quality content. I think it's quality, but y'all here, so y'all think it's quality too. And we're going to keep this thing rolling. Now, this is about worrying, being afraid, not knowing if you're going to make it. What's going to happen to you? You're scared. Things are not looking good. You're under fire. You're in trouble. You're back against the wall. You don't know what to do. Life then took a turn of events. And you don't see no way out. And see, even the biggest, strongest, smartest, one of the wisest person on the planet, why? Even that person gets scared sometimes. Even that person worries sometimes, doubts himself, not sure, terrified, don't know what's going to happen. Am I going to be able to do this? Task at hand. Hold on, where's the damn train at? The sounds of life. Y'all hear that music? Come on, baby. I love trains. I love trains. Listen to that sweet music. Am I crazy, y'all, for loving that sound right there? Nah, it's enough right there. So, and I'm at a point right now where I'm kind of worried. I'm afraid. And see, I ain't scared to admit that because it lets other people know that they're not alone if they're afraid or scared or worried. See, the thing about worry, I don't care how great of a relationship you have with God, how faithful you are, how religious you are, you never overcome worry. You can lessen it the way you don't worry as much as you used to, but worry at some point in time gonna jump on your back. It's what you do with it when it does that matters. What's going to happen is, throughout life, we've all noticed this. You can be going along, everything fine, walking, you're on a little stroll, minding your business, ain't bothering nobody, ain't nobody bothering you, everything going fine. But you don't know up there around that corner, trouble is peeking out, waiting on you to get up the street. It's looking at you, trouble. See you coming. You don't see trouble, but trouble see you. And you just going along, mind your business, skipping and hopping and singing, whistling, dancing, praising God, and oh, thank God, God is so good to me. Then all of a sudden, trouble jumps from around that corner and jumps on your back and puts you in a stranglehold. Now all of a sudden you panicking, worried, stressed, don't know what to do. That's where I am right now. But I do know what to do. And that's what the video is about, to tell y'all what to do. Because just like me, I'm sure that y'all have been through other situations in your past where you worried, scared, Didn't know how you was gonna make it, didn't know what you was gonna do. But somehow you made it through. Somehow, now that you look back on it, you know how you made it through. Because it's in the past. Hindsight is 2020. So now that you made it through those situations, you know how you made it. Because it's in the past now. But when you was going through it, when you was in the midst of it, you didn't know how you was gonna make it. But now you can look back and know that you did make it, and this is how I made it out. This is what God did to get me out of that situation. But at the time, you didn't know. So that's why you were worried. If you know how you're going to get out of something, you know what's going to happen, you ain't going to worry. But that ain't how this thing called life works. You ain't going to always know. That's where the worry and fear come in at, not knowing how you're going to get out of this mess. Are you going to get out of this mess? Or is this it? Hence the worry and fear. But a little birdie told me to tell y'all, in the song and the words of the great Bob Marley, a little bluebird told him, same little bluebird told me, he just flew off over them trees over there. He told me, and the same thing he told me, I'm gonna tell y'all. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be all right. I know that sounds so cliche, so regular, nothing profound, no lightning popping, no thunder roaring, no reds, no sea parting, no ocean drying up, the clouds are not rumbling, none of that. Just a basic old, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be all right. So that was the little bird told me about my situation. And I know that it's true because I got something to look back on to verify the words are true. I got proof that the words are true. What ends up happening is your situation, your problem that you may be going through now is something new. And it's the same as the other problems you got out of. This is a new one. This is a different monkey. But y'all are saying to the one who's helping you, there's no problem greater than the one who is helping you. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be all right. You don't know how you're gonna pay that debt. You don't know how you're gonna pay these bills. I wonder, this is what I'm worried about. How am I gonna pay all this money off? I owe these people all this money. Even though, you're just gonna pay them. How am I gonna pay all this money off? Am I gonna be a good enough father to my child, my son? Am I gonna be what he needs throughout life? Am I up to the challenge? I worry about that sometimes. Am I gonna fail him? Am I gonna let him down? Am I gonna be able to stand strong for the other people that need me in their life, that need my help, that depend on me? Am I gonna be able to stand firm for them? Am I gonna make it? See, I worry about all that. I think about all that. Am I gonna be all right? Am I gonna be able to take care of the things I need and want for myself? Ever so often, no matter how big, strong, smart, wise, intelligent I am, I still worry. And I still have to be reminded that God got me. I still have to be reminded that every little thing gonna be all right. Don't worry about a thing. I know it's easier said than done, but it's a choice you have to make. Because it's true. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be all right. If you need to, go listen to Bob Marley today. Listen to that song and just let it marinate in your spirit, because I do. Every little thing gonna be all right. Don't y'all worry about it. I'm not worried about it. Whatever happens, happen. If you lose everything you got, you're going to be all right. If you don't get the job, you're going to be all right. Whatever they diagnose you with, you're going to be all right. If your business is failing, you're going to be all right. If you have to start over from zero by yourself with nobody, as long as you're still alive, everything going to be all right. It happens. You just hold on, keep pressing. Even though I'm going to be able to handle all these things that I got on my mind, but you still worry sometimes. At the end of the day, sometimes you just have to say the short version of the serenity prayer. When it's all said and done, sometimes you just have to say, F it. If I lose the job, F it. If I lose the car, F it. If I lose the house, F it. Oh well. Don't let it worry you. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be all right. You might lose the car. You might lose the house. You might not get the job. And that's what the worrying be coming in is that what if things don't go the way I want it to? That's what we worry about. What if it don't turn out the way I want it? What if it don't? Life still go on. You still gonna be all right. Whether they do or whether they don't, you're gonna be all right either way. So what if it don't turn out the way you want it to turn out? Join the crowd. Do what you gotta do. Do the best you can. Give it your all. And let the cards fall where they may. Don't put no extra pressure on yourself. Other than as long as I'm knowing I'm doing the best I can do, I give zero else about the rest of it. But as I said, at times I do find myself, knowing what I know, I still worry. But I also snap up out of it because I fall back on what I've learned, my experience. And what I've learned, what I know to be true, I know this for a fact, even though I still worry because I'm still inhuman, I'm still imperfect. So no matter how grounded you are, no matter what you've experienced, how much faith you have in God, you still will worry. Thoughts will still invade your mind, but you have to cast them out with the truth. See, a lie is telling you you ain't gonna make it. This it for you. It's over with. That's a lie. You have to fight a lie with the truth. The truth is, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be all right. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.